Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your morning walking meditation on Friday, January the 14th. So, as you're coming on, and I'll be repeating this a few times as well, you want some space to be able to walk. So, just somewhere that you can around your kitchen or around your living room. Even actually, if you have an island in your kitchen, for example, around the kitchen, the dining room table even, or if you have a wide open space like this, then we are walking. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Nadine. And so, yes, at some point perhaps, we may be doing this walking meditation in our labyrinth. It's a little cold this morning. I was thinking if I had my selfie stick, which I'm so good at, if you see the Women's Wellness Community page live on Wednesday, I think I'm going upside down. So I would need a headlamp and a selfie stick. I'm not saying that's not possible. So we may be out, but it needs to be just a tad bit warmer. So welcome, Diane, welcome Suzanne, Vicky, excellent. So having this space, we're going to be doing a walking meditation this morning. It is for your walking circles. Again, and sometimes I call it a maze. I don't know why that's stuck in my head, but it's not really a maze. It is rather, now we can do a maze. If you want to do a maze, you're just doing a little bit of a wall, so maybe some ice blocks or something, and you can do your maze. But from a maze perspective, again, sometimes we're hitting a wall and we're having to turn around. The benefit of the circle is actually the opposite to that, and the labyrinth is that it is continuous. So that's my Vata side, right? I just kind of get things stuck in there. And so if you haven't had a chance to go through our page yet, have a scroll through and see what people are sharing. I know Nadine's is coming our way soon as well, and it is open. It is going to be open for the community, which is amazing. So I'm just going to kind of scooch in and scooch out. Hopefully I said hello to Vicky. I'm noticing as you guys are scrolling through. So we are doing a walking meditation. You can be in bare feet, sock feet, just have some space to go in a circle. And you can take this out to your walking circle or your trail. As I said, it's very, very slow. So in the winter, it adds a whole new component. So the benefits of doing a walking meditation, and I'm talking actually, let's say about not the official, but the walking meditation for the walking circle. So you can go out and walk and draw everything in around you. Be very present, feeling and hearing and seeing, and just really immersing yourself in that walk. Or you can do what we're doing today, which is a little bit, I'm going to say it's tougher. It takes definitely a little bit more focus. It adds a balance component in for sure. And where I learned this was from a Zen Buddhist priest in Toronto at my yoga studio, at the Esther Myers Yoga Studio. And so it was a 3-day retreat. So part of the retreat was out in the parking lot on Bloor and Spadina, 40 of us doing this walking meditation for quite a while. I'm going to say more than 15 or 20 minutes. It was, we were experimenting with this probably for a couple of hours. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. And just quickly hey Sharon, before we dive in, I do also want to mention, as some of you know, this is a very long story. I'm going to shorten it up, but this is Zen Buddhist priest that I learned this meditation from and did this wonderful workshop from. He's the one that had one book there. He was from Maryland. He had one book. There were 40 of us there. Two books. I bought one of those books, and the book was, in the end, it was one of his favorite at that time, called The Invitation meditation books. And I did not know this until I bought it and read it. It was from a local woman who wrote it from here, Deborah Howes. Her pen name is Araya Mountain Dreamer. And she, went to NLSS, and Mrs. Kemp was her English teacher. And if you don't believe in how the universe connects us, that still gives me kind of tingling when I just think about that whole connection. And he just loved that book. So there's a lot longer part to that story, but that's all I'm going to say as we prepare for our meditation. So you want to have a space to go around in a circle. We are going to do 3 phases to this walking meditation, and we're going to do it probably for about 10 minutes. Yes, I know, right? Thank you, Suzanne. So the 3 phases to this walking meditation are lift, swing, plant. So 3 phases, and what you're focusing on is the back foot. Okay, and again, if we were outside in our walking circle, this would be much more challenging because of the unevenness. And once you get into this from a rhythm standpoint, again, I'm going to remind you to follow your breath. The purpose of it is that you are so focused actually on the lift, swing, and plant that action is the focus of your meditation, which quiets your mind. Okay? So as you're preparing, I'm just looking at Jammers wants to go out the door. She wants to go around her circle, actually. It's not quite done yet. But so have your area. Let's roll the shoulders a little bit. I'm just going to open the door there. But you go out. So from here, okay, we're going to do the mechanics of it first, and then we're going to come into focusing in on our own circle. So yeah, she decided not to go out, it was too cold. So thinking of that back foot, what happens first is the foot lifts, there's a swing, your heel goes down, and there's a plant. That back foot, lift, swing, plant. Lift, swing, plant. Okay? So that is the rhythm of it. And you want to feel each phase. But because there can be a tendency to just start to go with it, right? You want to actually say it out loud. At the beginning, if you can. Now, if you've got other people in the house and you want to be quiet, say it to yourself, but keeping the words as you do this, because this will keep you slowed down and focused. So that back, and you can just start to, I would take that first step and then think about that back foot. Lift, swing, plant. Lift, back foot, swing, plant, lift, swing, plant. Relax your shoulders, they will start to come up. Lift, swing, plant, lift, swing, plant. Again, it challenges our balance, our attention, our breath. We start to notice in the body that when we're focused and we're thinking intently, our shoulders start to come up. Okay, so let's practice a couple more times. Take that first step and then focus on the back foot. so you'll get off rhythm sometimes a little bit, then you'll come back to it, then you'll feel the rhythm, and then it will leave you again, so it becomes a skill, actually. Now, the arm position, yes, once you get comfortable with that, is arms behind the back, right? So it is, if you have seen, let's say, the monks in going around the circle, the arms are back, the shoulder, and that's actually really nice too for that opening around the shoulders. Okay, so I'm going to start us off. I'm going to say it out loud, and then I'm going to go inward and say it to myself. You can decide if you're saying it out loud, okay, or going inward. If your mind wanders, just start again. So I'm going to do a little bit of a circle here. Shake the arms out. Okay, so for those of you, again, I'm just going to do one check-in before we do this. And I know, oh no, sorry, Jammers didn't go out, Vicki. Thank you. Yes, thank you. She peeked out and she said, no, I'm not going. So yes, I love that. Oh, you guys, you just look after everything. Beautiful. Yeah, so Jammies is safe. She may end up actually wandering around in the circle here. All right, so as we start, I take a step, lift, swing, plant, 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 lift, swing, plant your gazes down, lift, swing, plant just in front of you, lift, swing, plant, 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 go inside. Say it to yourself or out loud. Finishing off your last few steps. Letting your arms release down by your side for a moment. And then resting your arms in front. One hand over the other. Feel your breath. For this one, if you're comfortable, as you come back to finish, you can keep your eyes slightly open. If you are comfortable closing your eyes standing. And just notice that rhythm. Still in your body. Might be the rhythm, might be the words. Connect to your breath. Feel like you need to do a sigh or a feel that internal energy you've created from very slow movement. Have to be quick, fast movement that churns up that chi, that energy, prana. Feel the ground, the earthing, the grounding. Eyes are closed, just slowly starting to open them. Start to move and to stretch again. Very, very different than coming out of our seated postures. And just do what your body wants to do. You want to head to the wall to do a calf stretch, or you want to just kind of listen and move a little bit, just as I conclude our time together here with a couple of just quick points about our walking meditation as you play with this. And that is this is the movement educator in me, that from a gait perspective, and the ability of our foot for us to roll from our heel to our toe and propel, and it's propulsion off of the base of the big toe, not rolling to the inside or the outside of the foot, getting that articulation of the ankle, going through, again, the full range, and that's why it's nice to do inside with your bare feet. It is a wonderful way to retrain gait. It's not easy though. It is not for beginners from a gait perspective, because there's a lot of balance. So balance and gait training and internal rhythm and chi and all of this stuff. It just all comes together. So I hope you enjoy. And yes, that's Jammer's cue. She knows. Terry's coming in. Jammers is happy. Thank you for looking out for Jammers. I so appreciate that too as well. Have fun, everybody, and send any questions. And namaste. Enjoy your Friday. Bye for now.